that to one of the players this year.
Did they?
Yeah. They started introducing the wrong one. The crowd laughed their heads off. It was great. All right. So I actually brought us forward a set of tees as well, since we've got the hard greens. So we'll see what happens.
Stimp 13 again.
Yep, Stim 13 again, Dave. You can bet there'll be two 14s to finish. Well, you're getting one from me, that's for sure.
That seems
But
fair.
with the hard greens, I think it's reasonable. You know, round 2 shouldn't be hard 14. I think that's too much. Round 4 should be. All right. Tee off first. I wonder if this is the last time this happens.
Good luck, everybody.
Yep, good luck, guys.
Indeed.
Well, that's a reasonable start.
I'm happy with the start.
Well, it's better than the start from the other day. It's right down the middle. He's hit an absolute corker.
I know this hole so well. I must have seen 100 players play the first hole. Idiots, not that hard. We can't reach where they reached either.
No.
So many of them were just in that little hollow before that right-hand bunker.
Yeah.
It's a go-to spot.
I think Dave was handicapped by the wind there a little bit.
That's only 22 yards.
Should be okay. Well, that's a lovely straight ball, that, Dave. Is it the right club?
No.
Oh, cruel. That was harsh.
Hard greens take their first victim.
Indeed they do.
It's a better effort.
It's much better. Set.
Oh.
And that little swale. What a diabolical pin that is.
Now, are these medium pins, Dave?
They are medium pins, Andy. I want to go too mean on you. Right. Okay.
You've got a 13 mile an hour. That might help you, actually. Oh, I think it. Did you deliberately hit when it was 13, Dave, or was that just the wind come?
I actually wanted a bit less. I wanted 9 or something. Might have been right on the pin if I'd got 9.
Yeah. Yeah, it did seem to go up to 13 fairly quickly into your ball flight.
Pretty much just as I hit. Oh,
That was very fortuitous.
it was an excellent way to take some of that speed off it, Dave. It was very excited, that ball. Now, this is surprisingly
flat.
Yeah. Oh, this could go. Really could.
And there's very little movement. Well, it's a good opening salvo. Oh, very little there. And 7/12. Well, that's a good start for you, Dave.
Well, I think I needed a good start after my fairly rough round one. It was less than impressive.
Well, I can't remember what we all shot in the end.
I feel like me either, but I feel like I'm about 3 behind. It felt like that. So
Oh, that's way down. Way down.
I got a nice low in the wind.
Oh, of course, it's you've moved and one up, haven't you?
Yeah, so some of the par fives are going to be quite interesting. Third. Oh, it hung on. Well judged, Dave.
Yes. It'll be alright.
Could be too close. I think it is. Wow.
Mm.
Well, I thumped one out there. The beast is back.
Brute, Andy.
Thank you, Dave. It does mean a lot to me.
Mm.
It's not bad.
It's
It's
trying
not
to
bad at
It's going to be slick, I think.
Yeah, might even have a little bit of right to left in it. Right. Oh, it's not that bad of him, really. Interesting. What's that? Why did I throw it so far to the right?
Well, you got the backspin, but and it's probably not a bad angle.
Probably a bit easier than Dave's. Off the hill.
Um,
Two downhill and one side hill.
I can show
Well,
you the line there, Andy.
Indeed, I will. No, indeed, you will.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll show you the line.
Thank you very much, Dave.
It's alright.
Oh, is it a dream start? Oh,
I can't believe it. I thought it was going under the hole for sure. Wow. Oh, 2. Two outrageous pars. Birdies, well done.
Very outrageous.
Well,
The amount I had to throw that out, Andy, it was madness.
Mm.
I could tell the minute you lined up it wasn't gonna make it.
yeah.
It's a bit harsh. You dropped a stroke after that approach shot, Andy.
Well, it's the fact that the field's coming back to me. I'm getting a bit worried here. And these are with tees which are one step forward.
Now, kick left.
2-1-6.
Kick left. Come on. Down you come. Down. No. Bugger. You slick. Ooh.
Oh, it was lucky.
And perfect
Indeed.
spot to put it too, right under the hole. Lovely.
Right. Right, let's get back. Whoa. 2-1-6. Oh, is my 4-iron going to be enough? Probably not. Although I've got to assume that Dave must have hit his 7-wood.
Yeah, well, I've got nothing else to make that distance.
Yeah, it was a good straight line, but not enough. This is quite a difficult putt as well. Uh, 60, 70.
Pretty nice.
It's a lovely putt, Andy.
Mm.
Big putt. Oh.
This is slick. 21 down 10. Oh, 3 in a row.
It is 3 in a row.
It only had the tiniest little bit of break at the start. Just had to guess that, and the rest was straight.
Well, I can reveal to you.
Oh, you
Oh,
bitch.
yeah, I can reveal to you that we have a new joint leaderboard.
Wow. What's the scores?
Well, I had 62 in the first round, you had 65, and Uncle Dave had 66.
Mm.
I feel a bit aggrieved. I haven't missed a fairway or missed a green yet. Already
You've done that wrong.
I just haven't done anything particularly right at the business end of it all.
Doesn't this hole play differently? This wind with off the front tees. Much better. Wouldn't it have been a brute from the back today with that headwind?
Yeah. Good. Well, you could have just done with being on top of that knob. Which is where I've tried. I might have overcooked it a bit. Oh no! Stop there! Stop there! What do you do? Ha 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 ha!
That's right.
Is it a bit of a Louis? Maybe not.
It's going to be an interesting putt across that swale.
It is going to be an interesting putt.
I think my run of birdies is over. On his line, needs the bounce.
No, no, don't stay on the green. Oh, you
Oh,
fucking turd.
I think
It
I had.
does-
It's
It
the
doesn't take long.
same spot that I was putting from last round.
Yeah. Pros that went in that swale said the same thing, Dave.
$181. Oh, Christ. Oh, I've done a Louis O season.
Yeah, that's exactly his shot. Mine was halfway there. You've gone full Louis. Well, this is 3 interesting shots.
Indeed it is. No, let's go. Too much. Too much.
Shit.
How'd you go first round, Dave? Did you get up and down?
I ended up hitting a full shot, if you remember.
Not this time, surely.
It's 4 foot uphill. I don't think I can get there. I'm going to try.
Oh, you definitely will get there. I'm sure you will. There you go.
Oh.
Really perfect distance. I bet that was. I bet you left nothing in the bag.
I left nothing in it. I gave it all.
Oh dear, this one has the most outrageous break ever early. Here we'll break the rest of the way, just to keep it spicy. So maybe, God help me if I don't make it onto the top level of this swale.
I'm expecting you to sink this, Dave. You've sunk every other putt.
A poor
Not a
effort.
bad effort. Not a bad effort at all. Oh, this is horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Down there, Andy.
I mean, I barely moved the club back.
Yeah. I tell you what, that putt on stimp 14 would be real exciting. This whole green's going to be exciting at stimp 14.
Well, you're in the lead, Dave.
Wow. Came from nowhere.
Oh,
Four.
no!
Oh, Dave.
There was so much break on that I had to give it just... Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. That sucks. That sucks. Fucking dog's balls. Sorry. That was bullshit. Oh, Christ.
It's good that men share their feelings these days.
I mean,
Fuck me.
could you imagine if the live cameras at the open court somebody acting offline?
They'd be impressed.
They'd be saying, we apologise to our viewers. Oh, what did you say? What did you say?
That's rubbish. Rubbish. Might hang on by accident. Yeah, I didn't deserve it. I'll take it.
Well, I can honestly say this has been the worst start I've had in any of my rounds that I played either here or at PGLS.
Come join me. Worse.
Well, the question is, do I...
I know what you got in mind, Andy.
That is what I had in mind. Bounce to the right. That'll do.
It should be fine. It's only 105.
That's what I'm gambling on, Dave.
This shot. It's horrible. I don't like this one. Come down to the wind.
It's good. All right, this is time for me to unleash the bastard.
useful.
Stop there, you little bugger.
Look at it trying to get away.
Yeah, I mean, I hit what I thought was a very good approach on the first hole, and that just went away from us as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not moving this much. I was like a bloody bucket for you at the moment. Ah, Dave, that's annoying. Oh, that was trying to get away a bit. Yeah. It's funny, this set of tees is probably only 10 to 15 yards difference, I suspect. Maybe more in some holes. But
Yeah, maybe a club or two.
I think actually for me, it's a variable wind. That's what's making things less predictable.
Yeah, that was a shocker. Getting worse. I'm getting away with stuff, but I'm getting worse. That's going to be a horrible shot from there. I don't know how I can get that in two. Looks great, Andy.
Come on.
Wind got it a bit, I think. Oh, beautiful. And right under the hole too. Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not as horrifying as I thought it was going to be.
One thing nobody's had yet is getting into an awful bunker position, I don't think. Is it? It's looking good. Oh, Dave!
They've all done that, every one of them.
Well, I'm coming at you.
Yeah, well, this is probably going to be a two-stroke swing because it's a nasty putt. I knew it was going to be. Just going to have to hit and hope. Yeah. my God, I can't believe
Oh, Dave. It's another big putt. Okay. Good save in the end. Could have been a nasty little putt and all. Oh, I think that's a perfect line.
This is one inviting par 5 today, tailwind and everything. All right, 228. That's interesting.
I think in real life the mounds which are on either side of the fairway were a little bit more noticeable off this tee. Yeah, good. Did you take a little bit off that, Dave?
I went full Uncle Dave. I hit the 3-wood. I want a full 5-woody.
Well, you're certainly going to get that. Whereas I've probably got a full 4-iron in. And Dave's going for the maybe the 7-wood.
Yeah, he's got the 7-wood in. Perfect. This is going to be real interesting.
Ooh.
Little theories. Let's see if he gets.
Yeah.
Definitely going with the 3-wood. Just waiting for the right wind. Sorry, 5-wood. It's not right. If it had landed on the green with that hard green, would have run up to the back perfect, I think.
It would have done. But I don't think it's going to be a difficult shot for a man of your capabilities.
Great line.
It is a good line. A great line, in fact.
Getting closer to an old baby all the time.
It looks like a 3-putt to me.
Don't put tickets on yourself, Dave. It's probably a 4-putt.
You're right.
Oh, you donkey. Snatched at it. 28. Oh, and that was a bit careless.
There's an outside chance Dave is going to pick up 2 on both of us here. Line isn't so bad. Oh, it's 4 feet downhill, though. It kind of is bad. Got a shot in mind. Oh, shit. Came in the wrong place.
God, that got away from me a bit, didn't it? So it's... Oh, my word. That is a slack effort. Well, well done, Dave.
Fucking hell.
Great eagle.
That was almost hanging out to the right still.
It was. I thought it was going to sling on you.
Yeah, if it had slung, it would have been 10 foot.
I have a feeling your monitor might have slung across the room.
Amongst other things.
Well, hopefully neither of your children are in the room.
Don't worry, I'll be sacrificing one of them later.
You've got the ropes and shackles all lined out.
Indeed.
The dining room table has been prepared. The goat has been fed and tethered.
Stay. Right.
That will do.
Yep.
That's right.
That's probably still
No, wait, that's not
okay.
Could it? No.
Well, it's maybe not going to hurt you at all, that. It's not a bad shot. You're going to come rolling down?
Almost.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's cruel. 3158. It's not bad now.
Better.
It's a little bit fortunate, that I've got to say. Shot of a genius.
Yep, nice.
Yeah.
It's another one from Uncle Dave,
There was so little movement he made. I thought that's got to be very close to screen. Well done. 3 strokes.
Yep.
It straightened at the end.
Yeah, it was wasn't an easy putt for sure.
This one is.
Yeah.
It's dead flat, pretty much.
Good.
Yeah, it's a tough school at the moment.
Five under after 8, Dave. Very good going.
I think I was 2 or 3 over at this stage in the first round.
Ooh. I think that's going to be okay.
So
it is.
It's office, Andy. 260 in the air. Some shifty business going on there. Did you hit the 3-wood, Andy?
I did hit the 3-wood. And I'm assuming Dave. Yeah. That would have been an error of course management to take something which got you to those 2 cross bunkers.
Yeah, that
this could be very good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Dave, it's like
Frankenstein.
It's like what Dr. Frankenstein said. He's alive.
Yeah. Wow, I must have that too.
Pretty decent as well. Got carrying 102. That's too much. Yeah, I knew it was too much when the bloody I saw the wind, and it was. I think with the wind, it's the first bit within the first when it gets the apex of its flight. If it suddenly increases, you're going to be in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if one of us can pluck this. Dave's got a bit of break early, then it's flat.
Oh, it's another one, Dave.
You could have been 3, easily 3 better.
Whereas the hole for you is like a bloody enormous bucket today, Dave.
Yeah, I'm seeing him tonight. Yeah, that's great.
I think it's a combination of you see the line and not just you see the line, but you're confident that that is the line, so you don't make any sort of conscious sort of adjustments.
You're exactly right, because once you miss a couple, you start second guessing the line and then you overcompensate, and it's so hard to fight back from that.
It is another interesting one.
I think I know what I'm doing.
I don't think that's a bad position, not at all.
From that distance, the rough's not that bad, probably.
It's the first cut. First cut, I don't want it. Stay there, stay there, stay there. That'll do, lovely.
Oh, you wanted that shot.
I did want that shot.
Bad strategy.
There is a cunning strategy. Whether it works or not is in the lap of the gods.
Yes, whether it's Baldric quality or not, only time will.
There's a lot of wind up there.
Backspin on this, or there's trouble. Like that. Oh, it stopped. It could have been so much.
Well, I'm not going to tempt fate, but that's chippable, Dave, or whatever you want to play. Oh, Dave.
At least a club short.
That was a full 105 club.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
I thought I was taking a club longer than what I needed.
Stop there, stop there. Don't go any further. Stop there.
Whoa. You thought about going off to the races. This is an interesting shot. It's handy fair. It's doable. Except not the way he thought. Oh, gee. I gave it everything. There was nothing left in the bag. Wow.
It looked to be pretty straight as well, did it? Was it?
Wasn't going to miss by much.
Oh, it's a beauty. Oh, Dave.
Wow. Thinking he needs all the super top skills just to get this anywhere near the hole. And he's done it easily.
Oh, you bloody muppet.
Right on line too.
Yes, when I saw Uncle Dave in the first cut, I thought, yeah, that's because I knew this particular hole location was awful. The backspin. And we come away with the same score.
All in very different ways.
It's looking reasonable.
Oh, it bounded on the bloody fairway, which is soft. I needed to bound on the green, which is hard. Just about 2 inches.
I don't know what club to hit.
Well, you're in the same boat as me, Dave.
Well, it's got to be either a 5-iron or a 7-wood.
7 wood's miles too much. Unless you chop it.
It's too difficult. Come on, I need a bit of a tailwind.
It swapped a 3 as soon as you hit. But you've somehow hit it exactly the same as mine. Same result. Look at that.
Well, one thing for sure, I will not be anywhere near those spots.
Well, you've got the nice club, Andy. You've got the one we wanted.
Right, let's
we all know what you're hitting here.
It certainly ain't that club.
What's he doing? And it's it's faded though. So it's a nice line.
Shit.
Should be okay.
This is fucking horrible. Oh, I enjoyed that.
Nice shot.
I had to play it a little bit sort of almost a bit. I felt as though I had to try and hit it a bit thin to get the distance.
Why have I been given this stupid view?
Really?
Funny enough, I had the stupid view in the bunker, but I've got the normal view in this.
Yeah, I've got the
crazy, isn't it?
It's so weird the 2 spectators get the normal view, but not the player.
No idea.
He's belted it.
He did. It didn't do much past the hole, though. Oh, I've got the stupid view as well.
And yeah, Dave and I have got the normal view, correct?
Yep.
Correct. Almost certain.
So you've gone the other way.
Yeah.
Couldn't hit it hard enough.
It's so hard to get the distance right.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Well, we've all got work to do.
Good.
It's a great save.
That's a clutch putt, Dave.
Doing everything I can to save my round at the moment.
Well, we've all been kind of treading water since you eagled the par 5.
Yeah.
It's turned into a scrambling contest. But no one's blinking. We're all just manning up and
Plodding along, yeah.
right. Now, choices to be made here. Choices indeed. Well, a few of these holes are really forcing Uncle Dave's behaviour. And then I've mishit it anyway. Stay out.
Oh, Christ, you were a bit fortunate there.
That's the perfect spot.
I would say so. 82 yards. 259. He's got to have hit the 3 wood. Attaboy.
My turn next.
Yes, I saw your number out. I thought that looks like a good sort of number to try and aim for. Mind you, we've all got good numbers in. It's all due to the execution of what we do next.
I like this shot. Too much.
I think it copped a bit of a downhill.
It was an incredibly difficult shot to get right, but I could see it. I could see the shot. I just didn't execute it.
Do not want that wind. That should be okay.
Bounce, check.
Didn't check us. Went about 10 feet more after the second bounce.
Yeah.
And I thought it might have done.
Yeah, extra work. I like this one.
So
it's a beauty.
Gorgeous.
Oh, God, that was close, though.
It wasn't far off, was it? Oh. Oh, Jesus.
Not flat?
No.
Well, you probably got the same kind of shot that I had. Yeah, well played, Dave.
Just a question without notice for Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Do you inject any substances around the 8th hole?
None.
Nothing that would have helped Olympians or anything like that?
Maybe cocaine.
Blood transfusions? Nothing?
Well, I didn't inject any. Oh, no, this is a slightly different angle, isn't it? This tee.
You could come unstuck if you didn't pay attention. Just hit it where you're used to hitting it. Two.
2 out of 2.
And a friendly pin for our angle in, Dave.
Yep.
Oims on this one?
Just got to get the number right. Yeah, Oims, why not?
Will it carry?
Get over.
Oh!
Just toying with the course, Andy.
Are you going to take that?
I definitely am. That was a little bit on the tight side.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was a very tight line.
The word disgrace was in the air, but no one said it.
It was just lingering. It was left unsaid. But as you say, you did actually say it, so it wasn't left unsaid.
In a rhetorical way.
Oh, that's a nice looking shot.
It's really good to get the line right.
Control has been impressive, Dave.
Yeah, just not hitting them straight.
Well, it's definitely not that. Well, actually, I don't think it's that either. You know what's going to happen? The bloody wind's going to change it.
It's just waiting for you to hit and then it'll change.
Yeah, it does it every bloody time.
I know. And when you try and second guess it, that's when it doesn't do it.
Well, that's not bad. It might be just leaked a bit, but should be good for distance.
Yep. And you'll give Dave the line from there.
Yeah.
Sure he won't mind.
Oh, yes, of course. Are you paying attention, Dave?
I never look to see what other players do.
Well, you should.
Do you believe him, Andy?
I'm the worst. On the real golf courses, I'm all over the player in front of me or behind me.
Well, I think you'll be quite pleased with your putt. Come on! Well, one thing for sure, my putting has dried up a little bit in this round. I've had 3 or 4 which have gone pretty close. I'd be surprised if he didn't convert this.
No.
Well, we almost both hit the same putt, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe it was going to turn as much as it did.
I'm going to apply that lesson and just give mine, work it out, and then give it half a ball extra. It's based on what you two said and did.
Oh, what have I done? Oh, is it another one? It is! Oh!
There's no way I would have taken that line except for what your 2 balls did.
It's daylight, Dave. Mr. Mackey's gone. He's like a charging bloody beast, isn't he?
Yep.
Meanwhile, I think I'm just treading bloody water here. Right. Mm. 260. Lovely. $250. Should be okay. Oh no, I've just gone too much. Or maybe not.
It's okay.
First cut. It's given me a good line in. What? Oh God, I thought for a minute you'd... Wow. Oh, Dave.
As soon as I hit it, I knew there was a possibility.
Do you know what? As soon as that sound that came over sounded as if you'd been visited by a muskox.
I was the muskox, Andy. That was me.
Well, that's a relief to know. I mean, well, that's frightened Uncle Dave.
You kept well away from those white posts. Nothing wrong with that plan.
No.
Up and down. You'll super flop that for his easy birdie.
Oh, bloody.
Andy in the box. You've probably got the best line in if you can get there. Your loft is. It's a good line. The loss got.
So we have to run a long way.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little approach shot competition.
Yeah, you were right, Dave. It was too much to expect that 5 wood to run, because I was already hit with a 7 or 8% power hit.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Could use another foot or two, but
he just rolls on.
Stop.
Yep.
Fuck. It's the wrong distance. I'm gonna have to go to the 32 yard. Shit.
Done it beautifully. You were definitely in the worst spot of the three.
Not a bad effort. Good putt. Well, considering you were +1 after, what, 6 holes, Dave?
And heading backwards at a great rate of knots.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, don't even think about it. Don't.
Oh.
Really? Really?
Oh,
No, I'm going to call it. It's a fucking disgrace.
It's a disgrace.
I accept those. I accept the disgrace call.
With humility and hubris.
How can I reject?
I mean, dear God, Dave, if that bounce had gone any other way, you'd have been tight up against the wall of that first bunker.
Indeed.
And in my case, I'm on the other side. Stay in the first cut. Stay in the first cut, you bastard.
It's just gone from being a 195 club to a 3 wood.
To a, well.
Yeah, some sort of chopped 5.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not even sure whether I can get over those bunkers.
I saw a gap, Andy. There's a little run of grass in between the two on the way to the pin. I reckon.
Well, it's equivalent to me trying to emulate the tee shot that you've just hit. That's how I see it.
Well,
but I might give it a go. I mean,
yeah, we look forward to making a disgrace call when you do it. It'll be great. Everyone will be happy. You the most. Right. 98.
It just depends on how much the hit factor is.
I have to get a 5 wood. I've got no choice. Of the 9. Oh. Super hook. I've tried to swing twice and the push forward hasn't activated. It's too much.
Is that the 7 or the 5?
I don't have a 7.
Well, that's no use.
the 195 was going to be ridiculously short, so I didn't have a choice.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I went for the gap. I haven't got it. Just pray I'm not against the tight.
It's not, no harm.
Oh, tell you what, that's a bloody good result for me.
If you run up against that wall, there was big trouble.
Lovely.
It's going to be a nice par, Andy.
I hope so. Yes, I have bogey written all over it, that.
That's too much. That's a big mistake.
Well, you nearly gave yourself putted into the valley of sin.
It could have
Or
been
chipped,
worse,
rather.
yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah, will do.
My putter got chippered. Gut's telling me chips, I'm going to chip.
Oh, what a good effort.
It was definitely the right choice, but just unlucky.
Well, you're coming back to the field a little bit.
Well, maybe it's all I deserved after the disgrace of the tee shot, Andy.
Yeah, you didn't capitalise on it, though.
I definitely did not capitalise on it. Did the opposite of capitalising on it.
Yeah.
That is. Well, it looks gorgeous.
Oh, no
Will it
bites,
come back
nothing.
down?
Nothing.
Of course not. They never do.
Oh, you bastard. I think that's just kind of the same line as you took, Dave. Oh, maybe a little bit easier. Didn't quite get the forward bounce that you got.
Yeah.
So have either of you guys seen anything about the new EA Sports golf game that's coming out next year?
Haven't heard of that.
No, I I did see comments about this other links type game, which the game is free to download, but to buy the courses was costing you money, and it's only 3 click.
Forget it. I'm already not interested.
Yeah.
But the new EA one, which we got no details really, so we don't know whether it's going to have decent RTS or whatever. But they've laser scanned every single course the same way that iRacing does, and they've literally scanned every tree. So, and they've got all the major courses done. So literally every tree on every major course is exactly the correct tree in the right place. Every bunker, every little dip, every centimetre is perfect. So if they can put a golf game in there instead of just making it some commercial shit for consoles, it could be awesome. It only about next year.
But why would you go to that level of detail and effort to put it out on a console?
Well, because the consoles is where the money is.
Yeah, but why would you go to that level of effort?
Well, I'm really hoping, what you say is correct, David. If you're going to do that, why not give people every option possible and let them play it how they want to play it?
Do it properly. I agree.
But I'm super excited at the possibility, even though it's EA who I hate. But, of course not. Well, they're 3 pretty good shots, really.
Yeah, I think I was tossing between taking a pitching wedge there, but I just didn't quite get the down breeze that I knew I'd need.
Will it? No. Ooh, missed by much. 11 inches downhill.
And mine's 10 inches, so...
Bit of a Landry putt.
It's close, but it gives me encouragement that mine's not got that much movement.
Yeah, yours is probably the best by far. Didn't even move it, Dave.
You hit it too hard.
I got excited.
I could tell when you hit it was in trouble.
Yeah. Shit.
Well, Dave did one in the last round.
Well, that means you've got one in here as well, Dave.
It's my turn. I might save mine for the next tournament, if that's all right.
Right.
And I don't mean next major, I just mean our next.
Well, the next major's not till next year.
That's right. This is it. Who's going to...
17th. Oh.
There's office.
That's nice. It's opened up the green nicely.
Yes, that's the better angle in for sure. Not that there's much in the way.
No. It's just psychologically when you have a little bit more room. That's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. Well, I think one thing tonight, there will be a redrafting of these stats for sure.
It's going to be interesting to see what changes.
One, three, one. Bollocks. Come on.
It's all right.
Yeah, nice shot.
Well, I hit it the way I wanted to. It was just the wind. It was bloody going oscillating all over the place. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's oscillating wind.
There it really makes the O-Babies difficult. Just requires a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Looks good. Great line. It's
It
really
is great line. It's so good.
Runs again.
The golfing gods.
I clearly did something to piss them off. They're smiting me at the moment.
Well, they're not really smiting us since about the 6th hole of the front 9 days. You've been doing fine.
But here's the thing, Dave. I think the par at St George's is, I think it's 71. And you almost, I mean, I've gone worse than round one, and Dave has gone way better than round one. And you're probably about the same as round one, I think.
Might be one worse, but anyway.
Yeah. But not after this putt.
It's a pretty ordinary putt.
It looks like it's right to left.
No.
Yeah, those 4-inch downhill ones, they so accentuate the break. It looks ordinary as well.
Yep.
Beautiful, Andy.
Thank you.
Dead straight. Can't miss. Almost hit a thick soft.
Good putt. For a split second, I was tied with you, Dave.
Nice for a second.
Now, you see that little hut on the left? That's Justin Rose was adjacent to that in one of the rounds. It was a hoot. Oh, I hope you haven't put it into one of those bunkers.
I'm good with that.
It's not bad now, Dave. I must admit, I thought those bunkers are just in range with the big bounce.
You were dead right. You were just right on it.
Oh, that's not a great line, Dave. I think you're okay, though.
Fuck me. Look at that. Look at that. It's just...
Well, nobody's hit the fairway.
60 yards behind you two.
It's going to be some sort of 7-wood for sure. Probably not a 4-1. No, he's going with a 195. Let's see what happens. He's made it.
Well, it's not a bad position considering where you were.
He's under the hole on the right side.
No, bounce. Oh, I couldn't see. All I saw was the straight line, but I didn't see because I've got the tracer on it. I didn't see where it ended. It was bloody awful now. You didn't get that initial hop over that. With you being more successful.
Oh, I'm so happy with this. It should just bounce softly and then turn to the left and come down to the pin.
Well, it kind of did it. It's a great putt.
Oh, that's so hard.
For God's sake. What have I done?
That would have been a beautiful finish, Dave. Andy's doesn't look that easy.
Yeah, you'll know what would make it worse if you guys managed to sink yours.
I don't think if Andy sinks this, I'm going to buy him a pint next time I'm in England.
23.9, 23.9. So it goes 9 feet up the first 20 feet, and then it goes steadily down. Shit. All right. 33. Really got to hit this at least 33 feet. Come on. Come on.
More work than you probably would have preferred. Oh, I didn't hit it. That's why it went under.
Oh.
Wow.
It's funny when it goes in the right-hand side or the side of the hole at a little bit of pace, you can tell it doesn't pop out, but it just has a different sound actually.
You know it's close to popping.
Yeah. Well done, Dave.
Yeah,
very steady round.
Thank you. I don't think I had I did have a bogey.
Well, look at that. The back nine, nobody made any progress.
No, unbelievable. And front nine, I just went berserk. Actually, you two both had 33-33.
Well, your round, Dave,
was... There were 5 33s and 129.
Oh, I've just realised. Hang on. In the first round...
Yeah.
Hang on. So Dave, 66. You had 62, and I had 66 as well. Right. Let's have a look at this. Well, you and I, Dave, pretty well matched each other, but Mr. Mackey's front nine just blew us away, didn't he?
Yep.
And I thought we almost lost you, Dave, after about the fifth hole when you had that second bogey. And
Well, you did lose me.
yeah.
I just thought I was better off saying nothing.
Well, I sensed that. But then the fight back, impressive.
Well, Dave, your 62 goes with a 65.